Marquette, what about you?
Marquette.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Get it right.
My bad.
You have a high level of whiteness, so I'm not going to hold this against you.
Okay. I'm very...
Like you surf, right?
I do surf.
Exactly.
There's a high,
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So
remember when you came to like dap me up, I totally butchered
that was
it.
awkward as hell. I figured like
I'm too white, bro.
You're
You gotta
in
give me a
show business,
handshake.
You've met some of the blacks, but apparently not.
I'm too white. I
Yeah,
only do
it's
handshakes.
all good.
What's your way of dapping up?
The way every
did
black
this.
guy does it.
No. He did like this thing, and I instantly my
Don't
like
look so awkward
anxiety
with it,
just
though.
like
It
went
was crazy. It was crazy. No.
I was like, fuck, how do I do this?
Yeah. Yeah, it was special. Yeah. Like you hang around a lot of the blats, right? So you know what we do.
His wife knows.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. You're cool with me. You're cool with me. Jesus Christ.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
What the hell was that?
All right.
Never mind.
All right, so one thing I'm curious about though, I don't know if you're curious, is like if you do OnlyFans, like why do you also have to be a scuba diver? Right? It's like why can't you just do OnlyFans and what are you making that you do OnlyFans, you're also like a fucking scuba diver.
Or is it underwater photography?
I worked as a shark feeder for a lot of years, and then I switched to underwater portraits. But
Yeah.
I started OnlyFans basically just because it was fun, and
Yeah.
then secondly so that I could buy nicer camera equipment.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Strangely though, I do get a vibe from you is like if you were say you were putting in an application, like if you had to apply to OnlyFans with like a resume, a job resume, right? Would you say that the throat game is one of your strengths? Because I sense that from you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is one of my
crazy.
strengths.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay.
You detected it?
No, it's
Like you
something.
just-
Yeah. It's a sense. A lot of you know. But Little House on the Prairie, though, I'm just curious. How have you never had a man?
She's 20, so.
I'm 20 and I
Not a
was
lot of
traveling
time.
around a lot. I had personal issues, family related, and a lot of health issues. And I realized that, well, I've also had a lot of very strong values. So I had a lot of opportunities, but I could just see early on that if it wasn't going to work, I only wanted to date for a long-term relationship. If it wasn't going to work, it
For
was
marriage or for a long-term
Yes.
relationship?
Yeah, for marriage. And
Okay.
if it wasn't going to work, I could see that early on. I thought I'm not going to waste my time or their time. And I also just had a lot of health conditions and family things. And I just thought,
Are you religious?
I would say I'm Christian, but I'm not extremely
Okay.
religious. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
You trying to set her up with Chase?
Who maybe, who knows? Wait, so and you do so you do ballet. Also, I don't know if you mentioned this. You're also like really big in the carnivore.
Yeah.
Like you only eat meat, correct?
Yeah.
Like meat, salt, water.
Well, animal products, but yeah, meat, salt, water, and that's
Okay.
essentially it. And some coffee, but yeah.
How long have you been doing carnivore?
2 years in January.
I need to get on that.
Yes. Yeah.
Need to get on
I
that.
can help you with that.
Okay. Oh, why don't I call you instead of because I'm gonna probably butcher it again. Saint.
Saint? Cool.
Saint. Is that good?
Fantastic.
Okay. So your relationship status?
I usually don't discuss it.
Oh,
Can I skip it?
give us a hint.
Yeah.
Give us a hint.
I'm doing what Adam would do if he was a boss, which is to say,
Adam is a boss, for the record.
which is to say that my lady's 100% monogamous and only wants to be monogamous, and then I do what I want to do.
I see. So do you have would you say you have a main piece, a main chick, and side hoes, side chicks?
No, because every woman I deal with is conservative, so every woman I would deal with, it would be for the potential of having in a long-term relationship. So I try not to
Okay.
deal with dirt bags.
So you like multiple? Do you want multiple wives?
I wouldn't ever get married legally, and obviously polygyny is illegal in the United States.
Right.
But we keeping things open, see if we can make a contribution out here.
So you have multiple concurrent, long-term, one-directional monogamous relationships.
With conservative women, correct.
I see. Okay. All right. What's the pitch? Because I feel like how do you pitch it to the chicks? Because I'm sure a lot of guys would love that, where their girls are monogamous to them. They don't sleep with other guys, but they can have multiple
Are you sure
women.
a lot of guys wouldn't want to be like Adam and have their woman in them streets?
I mean, she's not really in the street. She just shoots porn
I'm
with other
teasing,
guys
I'm
from time to
teasing, I'm
time.
messing
Yeah.
with you.
I feel like a lot of people like to extrapolate from our actual monogamous relationship and take the porn element and act as if that's what we're doing on a consistent basis, when in reality, her and I are faithful to each other.
Number one, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I am just teasing you. So
That's not a possibility.
I just want to throw that out there. But I think it's strange if you put terminology on something and you're using what's called euphemistic circumlocution. You're trying
Smaller
to make
words.
No.
Smaller words.
We,
I don't know how effective that's going to be.
I got you.
Translate to
What's a
Slovakian
euphemism?
if you
What's a
can.
euphemism?
Smaller words.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Okay, goddamn.
No,
Okay,
I
all
mean,
right.
smaller words.
I got you.
We're
You
talking
I got
to
you.
women. We need
Right.
Euphemism is a nice way of saying something.
Right.
Right.
And
Makes sense more.
circumlocution.
What did you
Anyways,
say?
look.
I said that there's a lot of women on this panel, so
I
we
got
need
you.
smaller
Yeah,
words.
let me
We're
break this
simple-minded
down.
creatures.
Oh, we got a pearl on our hands over here.
So here's the thing. You know damn well you're not monogamous. To
we
call
are
it
on off camera.
right, so it's like going into the metaverse is not necessary. There's no life on camera and life off camera. It's either
There is.
you're monogamous or you're not monogamous.
If you
but
got a movie role
one
and
second.
you kiss
But-
the girl in the movie role, would you still be monogamous in your relationship? I mean, I realize that the sex thing is more of a real physical fact, right?
Did you
Honestly,
compare
I
a
would say
movie
no.
kiss? You compared a movie kiss to your girl getting smacked
Well,
down?
it literally
by a-
It's
is.
still
They're
an
making a
intimate
piece of
act.
content. They're making a film.
I actually agree with him. I would say that's not being monogamous.
I feel like you're
too.
intentionally misunderstanding what I'm saying.
No, not at all.
I
Not
mean,
at
it's
all.
pretty obvious that there is a difference between doing things off camera.
Let me
and
ask
on
you a
camera,
question.
right?
If you think I'm intentionally misunderstanding, you think if we took a poll right now, we said, would you consider Adam's relationship monogamous? Would people vote yes, it's monogamous, or no, it's not monogamous?
Obviously, it
Where would
comes
the
with a
majority
very
be?
big caveat that says,
Why must there be a
on
caveat?
camera, the rules are slightly
But that's the whole point. There's no caveat. You're creating a
No,
false
there is a caveat.
frame.
I just named the caveat.
You're creating
I think
a
everybody
false
here actually
frame.
understands it, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
think
that's not true.
everybody- You see all the girls nodding their head?
No, that's because you have 3 conservative individuals here, and then you have everyone else here is in sex
Even
work.
She just said she understands
Dude,
what
I
I'm
would
saying.
say-
She's not in sex work. She's.
I
Yeah,
would
but why they
say
put her between? This is confusing, right?
Oh yeah.
Because she's pretty, and I need her next to me.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
if
what's
it
your
was to
job?
be like conservative and then OnlyFans
on a
girls,
scale.
Oh,
they
yeah, hold
would
on.
switch.
Billy
But
is
That
donated
is true.
Hold on
That is
just
true.
one sec, guys.
Mr. Adam 666, do not insult our intelligence. Your wife is a sex worker. There is no monogamy. You are the one pretending.
Settled.
I'm a sex worker as well.
Settled. Correct.
Yeah.
And you both
Adam's
have
666.
herpes.
What the? I thought it was 22.
It's Adam 16.
Oh, that's
What
funny.
the?
No, because
Cuck 22.
That was like
the double number?
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
a play
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
Let's try to keep things a little pleasant.
LLLLL donated $200. My sprinkler goes like this.
Oh my god, bro. Okay.
They pay money to do this?
Can people type bad words in there, like the N-word?
Comes
What
back
would
like
happen?
this.
Bro, why you gotta fucking? Oh my god.
She's eating it. She's eating it.
Don't don't
Love it.
seed
Oh,
that
never mind.
shit.
Don't
Oh
listen
my
to
God.
women. Don't.
I like how that was her favorite go-to. She's like the N-word, for example.
Well, I'm just wondering.
You guys were having a little back and forth, I guess, on.
Well, we both know we're not going to agree on that, but I think it's very disingenuous to call it monogamy when it's not monogamy.
Well,
And the
it's
only reason
monogamy off camera.
that's like me saying that, inside of this room,
You don't
fill
really
in the
need to
blank
say
is a
it's like
condition.
anything. It
Fill
just
in the
is a
blank.
statement of fact, right?
No, it's not, because you're creating a false condition, as though life is different when you turn on a camera and turn off a camera.
I think when I say
So if you're a
monogamy,
weird-
It is.
monogamy
Acting.
on or off camera,
No,
I think everyone understands.
This is really
right?
important. No, I like where we're at right now. What we're experiencing is that you know what you're doing is wrong, so you have this duality in your mind and in your psyche to make you feel like because you turned on the camera and because you're getting paid, now it's okay. When in actual fact, I'll tell you how we know it's wrong. Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not.
You
no.
would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
First of all, I don't do porn on OnlyFans, so like, don't throw me in that. But I feel like
But
it's
did
like
you get the
what I
point, though?
want. Would I want my dad to watch me having sex with someone else, recorded or not? Like, you do things like you don't want your parents to see everything that you're doing.
Did you understand my
how do you know
point?
to him, like, it's a bad thing? Like, how do you know that they're ashamed
Real
of
quick,
it?
did
Like,
you
if
understand my
that's-
point?
What?
Did you comprehend my point?
I understand your point,
Okay, very
but
good,
I mean,
very good.
I do agree with him. I think off camera, they are monogamous. Like, it's acting. It's like kissing someone in a movie. Like,
Okay,
you
let
have
me-
sex
let me
scenes
give
in
you-
movies.
let me ask you a question.
I don't do porn on OnlyFans.
Let me ask you a question.
But I still agree. I do think they are in a monogamous relationship.
You don't do porn on OnlyFans.
I don't.
What do you do?
I do like sexy photos. Yeah,
Just sexy photos,
Mm-hmm.
nude photos.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay, here we got a jokester. Here we got a jokester. Okay,
You gotta subscribe. I mean, I don't know. You gotta see for yourself. Yeah.
I would never.
So going back though, how do you pitch it to a girl? Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah, you
fuck
trying to get
other
this ism.
women.
You trying to get this
hold
ism.
on, hold
Butler
on.
donated $200. Hey, Mr. Herpsalot.
Herpsalot,
You did a
that's-
standard herpes test which shows nothing. You do a Western blot test, it will likely come back positive and you will have to disclose to all future partners. Hashtag filthy.
Oh my
Jay
goodness.
Butler got paid today.
You spent a lot more time thinking about this than I did.
Oh man. One of these days, Adam, I'll have you on the podcast where not everyone's trying to
It's okay.
dogpile you.
I'm-
but-
No,
I'm-
no,
I'm
he,
happy.
this
I
guy's
love
bulletproof. No, he's bulletproof. He's
There's- we're
bulletproof.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
he's
Side.
bulletproof. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, so what is the pitch? What's the pitch? Because I'm sure there's men out
Okay.
there that would like to have the kind of arrangement
Right.
you have.
Oh, I'm good. I can fight back. I'm okay.
Right. Okay.
So how do you what's the pitch to the woman?
Okay.
How do you make? Because most women are going to be like, no, I don't want you.
Right.
With other.
Or
chicks.
they're going to try to force some level of, gender feminist, we're equal, we're the same. So if you do it, I do it.
Okay.
All right, so Adam, you ready for this? Get your pen and paper.
Let's go.
You ready for this? All right, cool. So the number one foundational piece is selecting the correct woman. I'll give you an example. We're just going to go. Just give me a little bit of time
Yeah.
here. Have you ever cheated before?
No, never.
Never. Have you ever cheated before?
No.
Would they admit it, though?
Have you? Have you ever
Okay.
cheated before?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated before? You're lying. Have you ever cheated before?
That's fucked up.
No, I'll tell you why. No, I will tell you why. I'm not picking on
Why
it.
am I
I'm gonna tell you
lying?
why.
Straighten your mic, please.
Here,
I will
I'm
tell you
curious, why
why.
am
I can read characters very well.
Gotcha.
There was a gentleman here named Nick. He was explaining to everyone how the show is going to proceed and giving us the basics on, how to pay attention, how to track the speaker, how to be respectful, in other words. There was one person who was not paying attention while he was talking. Who was that?
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
So out of everyone sitting here, why are you the one that's sitting here being disrespectful when he's taking out his time to show you how to best present yourself in front of millions of people?
Because I was turning off my alarm. Yeah, and I didn't want to forget to do it later.
Sure, I hear you. Because you're a disrespectful person. And you were
Okay.
rude and catty with him after he told you. As a boss, I always look at these things because
I was rude and catty with him because I put my phone away.
No.
I don't think I said anything disrespectful. I mean, I understood
I
where
agree
he was
with
coming
you.
from.
I agree that you think you didn't say anything disrespectful. I agree that you think you weren't being disrespectful because that's your actual nature. So a person like you who is by nature one who is narcissistic and disregards others, you're the one that's going to cheat.
Because I was on my phone when I didn't.
Why were you the only one?
On my phone?
Out of I got two phones right here. I got two phones. Why were you the only
Do
one?
you follow every single fucking rule? Have
Why
you
were
ever had
why
a
were you the
speeding
only one?
ticket? Like,
Why are
have
you
you
so
ever gotten
angry?
in trouble?
Why are you so angry?
Like in
I'm just-
class?
You're just angry
I think
right
you're
now.
just as expressive as I am.
You're
and I think when a
angry.
woman like kind of like barks back at you, it's an issue.
Well,
it
there's
seems
no
like.
need to bark.
But
We're
you've been
humans.
like,
You can just
kind
talk.
of.
I'm just calling a
certain way
spade
to
a
everyone.
spade. I'm just saying,
It's okay.
why were
I'm
you? I'm
like-
asking you a question. Why were you the only one out of everyone here? Why was it you that all of a sudden needed to do that right when he's giving us the directions?
Just because I had to do it. Because I
Right,
had to do
'cause
it.
you didn't
And I
care. Now,
So,
settle.
I don't know
So,
how being on
back
my
to your
phone
point.
correlates to cheating. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, be fucking for real right now.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in sex work, because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no. If you had legitimate,
I think I have a lot more to offer
if
than
you
just
had
being on
significant,
OnlyFans.
if you had
like that I
significant,
started
1
2
second,
months
love.
ago. Like there's a lot
1
more
second,
things I
love.
have to offer than
If
that.
you had
Love.
significant IQ
Yeah.
and skill set, you'd be able to go into the marketplace and earn a good income, such that you didn't have to
gotcha.
do that.
Significant
So-
IQ, like the women that you're with that let you cheat on them and
So-
and bring whatever diseases back to them, right? Like those are like
I
high
hear
value
you.
women,
I
right?
hear you.
Like
Right. Yeah. So being that you don't have significant income or the ability to offer skills
I don't have
to
a
the
significant income. Okay, gotcha.
Are you? Why do you
Go
keep
ahead.
cutting me off? All right, go ahead. You talk, and then I'll respond. Go
No,
ahead. You
no,
talk. I'll go
I'm
after.
just
Can you at
responding to
least
what you're
scoot your
saying.
mic
Yeah.
that way? There you go. Go
She
ahead.
wasn't listening to the directions. That's why she didn't know.
I'm a bad listener.
Just
I'm a bad
interrupting.
listener and I'm a cheater.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk now? I just want to make sure you don't interrupt me.
ahead.
So go ahead. No, I'm offering you the floor because you were talking while I was talking. Go ahead.
I'm good. You can say what you need to say.
Wow. See, you're brain dead. That's a problem. That's why you have to interrupt me while I'm talking. I gave you the floor. You didn't want to take it because you don't have any thoughts or anything to say.
I do have
Here's
thoughts
my
and
point.
things to say.
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol. So don't take
As a
personal
symbol,
offense
which is
to
what?
it.
A symbol of what?
A symbol of a declining society where people
Gotcha.
lack values. So the point is this. If you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you
Gotcha.
can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge, you didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money.
Okay. So I'm the one with like the least IQ here, even though I
No,
do the
no,
least,
no, no, no,
even
no.
though I
I'm-
do
you might
like the
not
least
be.
amount on OnlyFans,
I
but
surmise, but-
because I'm the only woman who's barking back at you like I'm this brain dead fucking bimbo who has nothing to
No,
offer to
that's not
society.
why.
I mean, then what? Then
Well,
why?
let's test it. Let's test it real quick. Okay, what's your age?
I'm 28, but I'm not testing.
Ooh,
I'm not doing
28.
a test.
You're 28.
I'm getting up there. You're right. My eggs are drying up.
Okay.
I'm not going to be fertile. No one's going to want me. I'm not a high value woman. Like
That's
what
fine.
else?
We're not going there. Here's where we're going. If you weren't doing OnlyFans, how would you earn a 6-figure plus income?
I do
Wait,
Like,
speak English. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Nisa.
I work at one of the highest like I work at one of the best clubs in Las
You
Vegas.
seem like you're having trouble with English for a second. Tell us.
I'm perfectly fine with my
Okay,
English.
go on.
I'm a little riled up. Yes.
I said that like 5 minutes ago and you denied it.
I'm a little thrown off
Okay.
by you attacking me because I think a lot of these other
That's
girls
because
and
people never
and I
address you.
And I respect
People
like,
never
what everyone
address
else
you
does here.
directly.
I think you're just attacking me because I'm responding to you and you don't like that and you don't like women who go against what you have to say.
That's fine.
And that's why you choose
But
the women that you do.
Do you mind answering the question I asked you?
What is the question?
Okay, I'll say it one more time. What skills do you have that would help you earn a 6-figure plus income at age 28?
You're right, nothing. There's nothing that there's no skills that I have at all.
You're trying to escape.
There's nothing.
But I'm
there's
saying
no there's no skills. No, you're right.
Because
you're,
you're,
right.
you're a cocktail server
He's
in Las
right.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's nothing else that I
Yes.
have to offer.
And she's trying to play it off right now, and that's a strategy. Very nice.
What's the strategy? Tell us.
But the
please,
fact is, I
doctor.
live in Las Vegas. I've seen your type many times. Generally, they're younger.
Gotcha.
But the point
I'm
is
getting
this.
old, I know, man.
You're,
I'm
no,
aging out
really.
over here.
Honestly,
Fuck.
they should be firing
someone
you all.
marries me.
Yeah, no,
Like-
they should be. I don't know about that, but they should certainly be firing you and get someone of the appropriate age to do such a low-level job.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is this. Why are you opening your mouth wide like that? It's not time. Bring the camera out. She's ready.
I think she can be shocked. She can do whatever she wants. She's fine.
But here's the
She's
point.
fine.
Here's the point. You're currently a cocktail server,
Mm-hmm.
which consists of, hey, I'll have a Jack and Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you walk away, tell someone else Jack and Coke.
Mm-hmm.
They hand you a Jack and Coke. You come back and bring it back to me and hope that I would give you a good tip. That's your skill set.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about
yeah,
it?
Yeah, there is no skill set is the point, which is to say if I took
what
your
about
brain,
it?
if I took your brain and placed your brain into a man's body, you would be in poverty
You caught me.
because you're brainless.
Oh,
Carrying on.
You're right, yeah. I'm just good for nothing. Yep, you caught me.
No, you are good for something. That's why you have OnlyFans, and that's my point. Is that
you're
that's what you're
totally
good
right,
for? And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just that
I think
we're.
you are trying to be rude.
No,
I think,
I'm just being honest.
No, I mean being
I do
honest about
think
what. I
we
mean,
should
do you
maybe
even
be,
do you even know
try to
who
be
I am
nice.
as a person? I mean, before like throwing these insults that I'm just this brain
should
dead
avoid
fucking
ad
woman who has
hominem.
nothing
No, that's-
to
I think we should
offer.
avoid ad hominem.
But is it ad hominem when you actually? There were some, but my
Brainless might be a little.
Do you even know me? Like you don't even, and you're only
Do you-
calling me brainless because I'm the only one responding to you.
Do you think?
You
that
know what
it
I
would
think
So-
be-
so do you
has
think-
him
so
a
do you
little bit
think-
upset?
What?
Just so you know, every girl sitting on this side of the table earns more money than him.
Yeah. Stop.
He's an imposter. He's been outed in the past.
he's mad about it,
He
and he's
basically
mad.
LARPs as a
Honestly,
rich guy on the internet.
If I was
And I just,
absolutely
on
poor, it
behalf
would mean
of
nothing.
all the girls,
It would mean nothing.
I think we all are in kind of in
That's
agreement that
amazing.
we don't really want to sit here and listen to someone who's basically a scam artist tell us what's wrong with our
Yeah,
lives.
This is amazing.
What do you do
So
for
I'm
work?
This is amazing.
kind
How do you
of
make
on the
money?
edge of
What do you do
walking
for
out,
work?
Brian. I'm gonna be totally
What do
real.
you do for work?
And I'm not walking out on like a
What do you do
clickbait
for work?
level.
Utter
No, I just
poverty.
don't
No, what
really
do you
want to
do for
listen
work?
to a scam artist
You
tell me
can
what's so
What do you
wrong
do
with
for
our
work?
Google my
lifestyles,
name.
right?
You can Google
I don't
my
fucking
name
know who
right
you
now.
are.
You
Let's-
can Google my name.
If you
right
Google
now.
his
Does anyone
name,
know this guy's name?
you'll
And
be
I heard
exhilarated.
I hurt your feelings earlier, and
You didn't hurt my
I
feelings
did
at
hurt
all.
your
It's just you're
feelings
trying
earlier.
to
And
do
the
this
whole
whole
chat
moral
is hurting your
superiority
feelings.
thing, and it's not
The
working
whole
because
chat is
you're
hurting
broke.
your feelings. The
You're
whole chat is-
actually broke.
Here's the funny.
You got a
Guys,
milk
guys.
dud on top of your head.
Here's the funny
Guys,
thing.
I'm just being real with you.
If I
hold
was
on.
actually broke, it literally would mean nothing to me.
Then what's up? Then prove
Why
it.
did you
If
do
I
an
still
NFT
had a
scam
soul-
on your fans for
Look,
like
if I still
$400?
Silliness.
see.
Checkmate.
Silliness.
This guy's a scammer.
Wait, guys,
silliness.
Is that a job as
I
an actual
think
scammer?
I'm gonna
Adam,
leave, and if any
Adam,
girls want to leave
wait,
with me,
Adam,
I'd be happy to take you with me.
Hold on.
He's rage quitting. He's rage quitting.
It's not
Stop,
a rage
stop,
quit.
stop,
It's
stop.
just
Guys.
you're not on the level
He's
of
rage
me
quitting.
or
in the
any
line,
of
in
these
the-
girls.
no,
here.
I agree.
Rage quitting.
Guys, hold on. Let's just take a little
I
pause
didn't mean to
here.
make him
I
rage
think
quit.
I'm done,
No,
Brian.
Adam.
I don't want to listen to this guy anymore, and
Just-
I feel like I might do something extreme if I were to stick around.
on.
When I first walked in, I
I
said, "Do
might
you
have
want
to
the fade?"
polish that milk dud.
When I first walked,
guys,
when I
guys,
saw you
appreciate you
downstairs,
guys.
I said, "Do you want the fade?" And you said no.
Wow.
Okay.
See what you
When I
fucking
first
did?
walked in, I said, "Do you want
Thanks
the
a
fade?"
lot.
You said no. We could have took care of that before the show started.
Do you guys have like some pre-existing beef or something?
Listen,
Can we switch Adam?
when
What if
I
we
came
kick
in,
this
when
guy
I
out
came in
instead?
downstairs, the first thing I said when I saw him, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's just content."
Oh, I didn't know you guys had like.
Yeah, as soon as I walked up, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's
Can
just
you grab
content."
this guy?
Oh, but I mean, like, did you guys have like a previous?
Yeah,
wait,
because I
what's
went
that?
on No Jumper. He waited until I left the state of California, and then he started talking crazy. And I said, if you had an issue with Marquette Devon Burton, you could have said that to me when I was right there in your studio. Like, you don't have to wait
Oh,
until I
did
leave.
you do an episode with him? I don't listen.
I was like, you don't have to wait
I
until
don't-
I leave.
I don't know.
And then he DM'd me on Instagram like, "Hey, bro, we got to like do a show when you come back." It's like,
Wait,
you're
is
phony.
are you leaving? or-
Can you grab him? Like,
The super villain.
Like Adam 22 is like the whole
The
fucking,
super
like,
villain.
premise of the show. What?
Wow.
I'm a super villain? What? Nobody wants
No,
to
I'm the
listen to
super
the
villain.
show. Yeah,
Wow.
because you're a fucking dick and you're an idiot.
She is angry. She wants her clout. She has like a tear in her
talk to
eye.
Adam. Go talk to Adam.
She has a tear in her eye. That's wild.
I don't have a fucking
Here.
I believe in you to get him back. Let's
Yes, bring Adam
everybody.
back.
Let's
Get
like.
Adam back.
I feel like we all
I think
have
Brian-
the same thoughts.
Yes,
go
let's-
through.
Brian
did not know.
You set this up for the record. When Brian invited me, you said it would be Marquette 7 Chicks Dating Podcast. Then
Yeah.
today, when I was leaving my hotel, someone texted and said Adam 22 will be there. Me, I'm very straightforward. I'm the same person.
Sure.
Online and offline.
Sure.
And he was talking reckless. That's why when I first saw him, I didn't be phony. I walked straight up to him. I said, "Do you want that fade?" He declined the fade. Cool. Let's do the content. But he was not supposed to be here. You guys didn't tell me he was here until I had already spent a tremendous amount of money, got out here,
Okay.
and I was on my way.
I did not. I had no.
So it's like a
idea.
setup.
No. I had no idea that. I don't watch his podcast on frequently. I didn't know that you guys had any issues whatsoever.
I don't
I'm
have
not
an
privy.
issue. I don't have an issue because for me, it's
Okay.
like when I saw you outside and I said, "Do you want that fade?" and you declined the fade.
You mean Adam?
Adam, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He declines the fade. Then there's no issue. It's just like let's handle the business.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And
that there
it seems
was-
like he got emotional. I don't know why he's so angry.
Okay.
Because he said there was no problem. He said it's content. Why not do the content?
Okay.
Yeah. He has his feelings hurt. I think it's just like he feels ashamed about what he's doing. It hurt his feelings. Like he like makes up something about me. I didn't get like all emotional. Like, oh my God, you like it doesn't bother me. 'Cause it's like silliness.
But being fully upfront, I had no idea that I guess he had made a.
I don't
Had you guys
believe. I
worked?
don't believe that, but I'm not bothered by it. I still showed up.
No, I'm
right.
I'm
Yeah.
being totally honest.
And everyone
like, I
else
don't
drove
know.
here. I flew here, right?
Sure.
I flew
So-
here too, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
God include me.
I mean,
Be
regardless if
inaccurate.
you flew here or drove here, like
No, there's
it
a-
was still like literally a
I'm-
7-hour drive.
No, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong. The reason I said that is because the difference between a man flying here and driving here is what you can bring with you.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Right.
can bring more stuff. Right, I get it.
Right.
So
So I flew here, and you can't even fly. There's not a private opportunity to fly into Santa Barbara that I could find. I'd have to ask you about that.
no, you can fly like Southwest. It's fine.
No,
That's
this
what I'm saying.
sounds
Like I
a
had to
airport.
fly commercial here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So there's a difference between what you can bring and what you can't bring. So I walked into a situation knowing I'm dealing with someone that I have a beef with, right? Where he drove here and I flew here. You catching on? No,
Yeah,
it's fine.
no,
It's
not
fine.
really,
I'm sure the
because I
audience
mean,
gets it.
regardless, we all
It's all
took
good.
time to be here. So
I mean, I can reiterate though, I was not aware. You guys seemed totally cool at the beginning of the. I didn't know.
I was totally
Have
cool.
you been on this show before?
I went on No Jumper.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that there was a beef between.
Honestly,
you guys.
once I ask you, do you want the fade, and you say no, to me, there's no beef. He said it's just, let's just do the content. I said, fantastic, let's just do the content. I didn't expect him to get emotional.
I mean, maybe he didn't want beef like right before the show because it could drag out.
No, because if it's beef, then it's beef, right? So like the
Okay,
thing
that's
is,
fair, yeah.
you understand what I'm
Okay,
saying? Yeah. If it's beef, then like let's get it in. Because like if he's saying what's true about his net worth, he
Okay,
doesn't
well,
need
let's say
the
you
money.
guys did fight, then it'd be like weird. You guys sitting across the table from each
No,
other
it wouldn't. After that, it wouldn't. One of us.
I mean, I'm
probably
not a
both
fighter,
of us.
girl, so maybe I'm just
probably
different
both
with
of us
that.
wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Like he'd be in the hospital and I'd be on my way elsewhere. You know.
Okay.
So yeah.
Does he have like at least a foot on you?
What do you mean?
Like he's taller. He's like.
Have you seen
What?
him?
Yes.
Have
guys
you
aren't
seen
the same
him?
size.
Oh my God.
I don't know, man.
We were all standing in a circle
I will
Let's
sit-
not fight
you
though.
know.
We're
will sit
not.
him
No
down.
violence.
Yeah.
No
Is she
violence.
Coming back or?
Is Adam coming back?
Okay. I have no.
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
That has never happened on the show
You
before.
never had the supervillain on the show before.
Is that you?
The supervillain, the Warrior King.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's your
apparently.
supervillain name?
Apparently, the Saint in the Center.
Okay.
The Saint in the Center. Yeah.
Yeah, if I had known that there was like some beef between you guys, I would have scheduled you guys on different days.
I'm
Adam
not
was
buying
kinda-
that because you told me when you invited me on that it would be me and 7 chicks. And
Wait,
to bring
what? Hold on.
And to bring Adam.
No, well, let me make something clear. So, for the vast majority of the guests we bring on, we don't disclose who the other guests are. When you're coming,
You're saying
it's
multiple guys.
What's
Male
that?
guy- You're saying there's multiple male.
well, actually, Charlie Kirk was supposed to. I don't want to. We were going to have
Okay.
Charlie Kirk here
That'd be
tonight.
cool.
And that's what precipitated me wanting to bring Adam on. But I'm not
okay.
privy to the beef that
Spotlight
you and Adam had. But
$200.
Fair enough.
Mr. Herpes had no problem with Mr. Devon. That's a smoke screen.
Uh-oh.
This is about herpes, genital herpes. He's a plague rat, patient 0, and Brian,
Damn.
you need to wash yourself in bleach. It's airborne.
airborne.
And
But yeah, I mean, we don't
Fair enough.
disclose any of the guests, and
Okay. But at the end of the day, it's just the sword of truth is sharp. I mean, that's just all there is to it. If there was earlier, you guys heard Adam say, "You cannot hurt my feelings." He literally said that, and then his feelings got hurt, and then he ran off. And he's in the podcast game. I saw on his podcast, he set up a 19-year-old kid, a little Kelpie, to get
well,
punched
here,
out.
Let's try to bring it back to the actual dating talk. Okay,
Yeah.
Adam's left.
Fair enough.
So